Hi everybody, and welcome to your monthly reading for March. Thank you for your patience while I get the rest of these up. Next we have Gemini. Welcome. Be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign for a more complete view of the month, or you may find that reading resonates more for you. Okay, Gemini, let's see what you've got going on for March. So we have a couple astrology placements going on. We have March 7th. There's a full moon at 25 degrees Leo in sidereal astrology. And then we also have the vernal equinox, March 20th. And the very next day, almost exactly 24 hours later, is a new moon in Pisces in sidereal astrology at 6 degrees. And then, of course, the day after that is 3/22/223. Be a palindrome date. So that should be an interesting week for all of us. But very powerful new beginnings as we're starting a new astrological calendar year. And there's a new moon right on the heels of that. So, all right. We got some big decisions to make this month, Gemini. Could be receiving a call, making calls. It looks like you're answering. Let's see, we have the Four of Coins, Capricorn, the Ten of Cups, happiness, completion. That's the last 10 days of Pisces, so that is coming up, I guess, March 10th through the 20th. The Eight of Coins, okay, something involving your work now. We have two cards of work. There's Virgo and Capricorn. Four of Cups, two fours now. All right, so maybe getting an offer to go work somewhere, join some team. Nine of Coins. All right, so whatever your decision, it looks like it'll be prosperous. It's going to make you a lot happier with the Ten of Cups there. There may be some resistance to let go of what's familiar at first. Maybe ask to change the type of work you do or the location. But the Nine of Coins is showing a lot of independence there, strength, security. Someone is offering that to you. It's interesting that Judgment's the only major card that we have right here. It's all right, but it looks like, again, someone's calling you out. Someone wants you to come out of your shell, out of your comfort zone with the Four of Coins. And it's maybe something you're not expecting. You might doubt it at first, like it's too good to be true. Or maybe there's a feeling of unworthiness. But the Five of Cups isn't here. It's just, there's some hesitancy to accept. Underneath this deck, we have Alchemy. So this is number 14, the Temperance card, Sagittarius. It's your opposite sign. You could have placements there. It's also ruled by Jupiter, which is expansion, good luck, opportunity. So that's nice that we have two major arcana under each of our decks here. Let's see what our first card is. The Eight of Crystals, Eight of Coins again. Oh, wow. Sun in Virgo. So you could be working with a Virgo, moving in with a Virgo. But changing your daily routine, absolutely, 100%. And we have a Seeker of Orbs, so the Page of Swords. Someone might be doing their research on you, trying to find out more about your experience, your history, or you could be doing that as well, about a company. Three of Coins, okay. Well, again, there's an investment taking place, of course, that grows into the Nine of Coins. But it's like a new foundation, a new place of business that you might be walking into in partnership with a Virgo too. You could be establishing a place. And then we have the Four Cups again. All right, the Moon in Cancer. So you have two repeating cards here, Eight of Coins and Four Cups. So you might get this communication when the Moon is in Cancer, or something that you feel intuitively is going to be better for you, that's going to pay off in the end. Or you may just need to take some time alone to contemplate your options. If, again, you're receiving an offer, you might have to meditate on it. Think about what is going to be in your best interest. So take some time out for yourself. It might require you to Again, I feel like this is a solo journey. I don't think you're going to take anybody with you. Okay, we're going to get some oracle cards, of course. Let's start with your astrology. So the moon will actually be in Cancer right before, it's probably right now actually, the first few days of March, before it rolls into Leo for the full moon on the 7th. So, okay, one more. Let's see, fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So I think these are qualities that your future employer or partner is recognizing in you. There is some security there, and there's that sign of Leo. And underneath the deck, we have the North Node, destined to have. This is the direction you're meant to go. They're destined to have you, you, them. Okay, so that stability apparent too in the Four of Coins. That's a strong foundation that you're building. There's a very firm sense of grounding here. And now we have House 6, which is Virgo, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Yeah. So your daily routine is changing. Probably your location too. Cardinal, new direction. So that's the beginning of a season. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So we're just about to enter this Aries ingress on the 20th. In tropical astrology, integration, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Yeah. So it's going to require a leap of faith. I'm surprised I don't see the Fool here, but that's the energy that you're embracing when it comes to taking on this new opportunity. Air, there's your element. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Yeah, again, just staying open to the possibilities. Not closing yourself off here. That's the only kind of resistant card that I see, and maybe the Four of Cups twice. Is he resisting that cup, or is he just not noticing it? And then we have Yin. Okay, like allow things to come to you, allow things to happen. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Yeah, so he is receiving an offer, right? The Four of Cups. So embrace that offer when it comes to you. It looks like, again, it's going to pay off for you. And the Sagittarius card of the Temperance card, again, something that you've patiently waited for, but also Sagittarius rules the 9th house of long-distance travel, higher learning, philosophy. Again, maybe you're being accepted into an apprenticeship or a school, somewhere that requires you to relocate. But it looks like you're pursuing your passion, your dream here with the 10 of Cups. Something that's going to make you very happy in the end. And seems to be providing for you as well with the 9 of Cups. There's a skill that you're mastering, or that someone has recognized you are a master of. Okay. We have the King underneath. So again, maybe that Leo full moon, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. The fire seasons, the fire elements. Just looking at the color scheme on the bottom there. But yeah, being the king, being the director of your own reality. And we have the Anima Mundi. This is the last card? No, almost the last card. Might be the last. Yeah, it is the last card. So I would equate this to the world. Look at all the symbolism you have there. I get this very much magician vibe, kind of like you're at the center of the universe, in control of everything. The planets are aligning for you. All right. And the sword. We're 62. Okay. Well, you are an air sign. Swords are air. So again, could be that decision. Cutting out things or baggage that have held you back this far. But also, you know, commanding with your sword what direction you want to go. Where are you charging forward? All right, let's go ahead and read about those. All right, I'm going to start in numerical order. We're going to start with the sword. The knife, the blade, the weapon. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with our mother is cut. This moment defines our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourself. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of our destiny. I think I mentioned cutting people out or going on this journey alone. So again, or cutting the cord or cutting the ties to your past in order to move forward. Contemplate the Buddhist philosophy of the first and second arrow. Swing the sword once with precision and commitment. More than that will be painful for everyone involved. So yeah, don't dance around with your intentions or try to spare people's feelings. It is probably the best thing you can do is being honest and direct. Boundary making, prioritizing, and clarifying are all gestures made possible by the sword. The sword is a metaphor for the pen and the brush, the artist's fierce and graceful tools. I just, remember that saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. So, yeah, it is a tool for shaping our reality, absolutely. With the decisions we make, the words we choose to speak. Okay, and let's get your... Oh, wait, we didn't read the Anima Mundi. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it is the end. It's the world card. The soul of the world, all that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle, accept all, reject none. Simply put, it's the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers. Bonded together by loving cosmic forces, diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an indication on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Anima Mundi is the energy behind the world card in the tarot deck. Both carry themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. The embrace of Anima Mundi is available anytime, anywhere, to anyone, day or night, rich or poor. It is a process of unveiling our resistance to its love. So again, embracing the unknown, embracing the opportunity, welcoming in this change. There's no tower cards here. There's nothing devastating or catastrophic about this transition that you're making. It, by all accounts, seems smooth, but something that you spend time reflecting on. You might have a couple options to consider, but I feel like, again, your guides are going to lead you to the direction and the destination you're meant to be. Underneath, we have self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. With the arrows there, it's like confidently choosing the direction. There's like many paths that you could walk, but I think your confidence will lead you in the right direction. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Well, the Ten of Cups did show up here. So there's a coming together with like-minded souls, soul family, a soulmate. Our soulmates don't always have to be romantic. They can be lifelong friends. Abracadabra with wings. So there's your air element. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. And then we have one enchanted evening, the perfect night. Okay, so some of you could be doing actual like candle magic or rituals, and the timing of that is such that you are inviting this energy into your life, where you could again meet your soulmate or lover during that period. Spirit, heavy assistance or heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Interesting. Okay. Did mention that you'd be guided on your journey here. Star, the silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. And I think of the star card, the major arcana. That's your destiny. It's the direction that you're meant to go, like the three wise men following the star of Bethlehem kind of vibe there. So it's written in the stars. You're following where you're meant to go. But I think it feels good. It feels good to be on track. And here she's even looking up at the star. I love that. Or when you wish upon a star, you get your wish. Whatever you cast out into the universe is going to be brought back to you in this fourth cup when you're not even looking for it. All right, let's check out your Queen of the Moon. Boundaries. Okay, well, the sword did mention boundaries. Having to establish those. whether with people from your past or the new place that you find yourself. And then we have fear. Okay, so there's always going to be a little fear when change comes up. But it's nothing you can't conquer. That's interesting. There's two figures in a bubble, right? But I get the stronger sense that there's the theme of protection here as you journey into the unknown. And then finally we have the void. Yeah, it is the unknown, isn't it? Number 1, that's a brand new beginning. We have that new moon, March 21st. So I think that's your reset button. That's your time to begin again. Number 1's also the Magician card, and you are, your ruling body, Mercury, also rules the Magician card. All right, so the void. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There's nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so get rid of the old. Yeah, and then it's funny that the fear card came up right next to it. I freely release what I no longer need. While the full moon, full attractive power, gets all the publicity, the dark moon, which offers the infinite possibilities of a clean slate, is just as powerful in its own way. The dark moon often looks like just a darker piece of the night sky, and in some cultures the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. It is a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare or rest before moving on. Well, with the Four of Cups showing up twice, that's often, like I said, a place of meditation, rest, retreat, waiting for the answers to come to you with clarity. All right, so to me personally, there is a relieving, restful quality about this darkest moon that allows pondering and decisions about what we can jettison before making fresh plans for the new moon, which is the next day. If you find yourself resisting the dark moon, it is usually a clear sign that you are being stubborn about letting go of something that is old and not serving you in a positive way any longer. Often that is a fear or pattern that was created to protect you in some way, like the boundaries here. However, now it is outdated, yet you are still carrying it or acting it out. Know that this moon is powerful, but it is also incredibly gentle in the way it helps you unravel what actually is so you can embrace the fresh start of tomorrow. Relax, reframe, and think about how much better your life will be without that bad habit, fear, or pattern. Get very clear about the possibilities of this transformation and what it will give you in real terms. This is the power of the dark moon. It is the optimum time in the cycle to release the old and cut the cords of relationships and traumas that deserve no time and attention in your present. The companion stone or metal is jet, which is, of course, black stone, good for absorbing. All right, all that fear or resistance. Okay, let's see what animal medicine you have this month. It's interesting, the yin is the darkness, right? And we pulled that, the feminine, the receptive. The void is there for you to imprint your will upon. All right. Let's see which animal medicine we need. That one. The fox. This is coming up a lot. So the fox is like the protector of the family, which could be the boundaries too. Oh, and the title of the card is Camouflage. So being able to move in the darkness or even in the broad daylight without people noticing you. This also has to do with keeping your plans to yourself. That might be the introversion they're talking about, the pulling inward of the Four of Cups for reflection. And I'm going to read the last paragraph here. While learning from Fox, you might also gain confidence in your ability to know instantly what will happen next. After observing for a while, you will become aware of a certain predictability in given situations and be able to quickly make your move. Fox medicine teaches the art of oneness through its understanding of camouflage. This applies on all levels, from rocks to God. With Fox medicine, you are being asked to see all types of uses for oneness. Much like the clowns at the rodeo, Fox can keep the raging bull from stampeding a friend or family member. Fox can use silly tactics as a brilliant camouflage move. No one could guess the sly power behind such ingenious maneuvers. So again, using your mind, your wit, you have that ability as an air sign, Gemini. So being clever, calculating how to get the best result for yourself and everyone involved. And I think that's the clear decision making too, with the Judgment card and the sword showing up. I feel like grabbing one more. Okay, the wolf. All right, I did mention this might be a lone journey. I think of the lone wolf. Number 15. Got 2 dogs now. The title of the wolf card is Teacher. Wolf teacher, pathfinder, moondog of my soul, howling, singing, teach me how to know. Wolf is the pathfinder, the forerunner of new ideas who returns to the clan to teach and share medicine. Wolf takes one mate for life and is loyal like dog. If you were to keep company with wolves, you would find an enormous sense of family within the pack as well as a strong individualistic urge. These qualities make wolf very much like the human race. As humans, we also have an ability to be part of society and yet still embody our individual dreams and ideas. I did mention finding soul family, soul tribe, so finding your wolf pack. In the Great Star Nation, wolf is represented by the dog star Sirius, which legend tells us was the original home of our teachers in ancient times. And it's interesting the 4 cups came up twice because that's the position of moon in Cancer, and Cancer contains the fixed star Sirius. So it could be maybe the summertime, actually. Whatever you initiate here in the new moon in March could come to fruition by July, or you could find yourself amongst this group of people by June or July. The sense of wolf are keen, and the moon is its power ally. The moon is a symbol for psychic energy or the unconscious that holds the secrets of knowledge and wisdom. Baying at the moon may be an indication of wolf's desire to connect with the new ideas which are just below the surface of consciousness. Wolf medicine empowers the teacher within us all to come forth and aid the children of earth in understanding the great mystery of life. If you have drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel Wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path in life. It is the sharing of great truths that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. In all this aloneness of power place, devoid of other humans, you may find the true you. Look for teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. It talks about being alone, right, in the void. Can feel like, that retreat into darkness to gain further understanding, to allow the yin medicine, the yin energy of thoughts to flow to you like water. Like this individual I mentioned, meditating under the Bodhi tree, like the Buddha. That could be where you get this enlightenment. There is a lightning strike here. Even though I mentioned there was no tower, in that card, the lightning strikes the tower can be signified as an epiphany. So I feel like spending time alone in nature could be very therapeutic for you. If you have a difficult decision to make, just go for a walk, spend time with your thoughts, and see what comes through. Or it could be a period of fasting, cleansing, that could help you get a more clear message of direction. Let's finish up with these angel cards for you. Okay, exploration's the first one I see. So there's that Sagittarian spirit and the alchemy card. Exploring your options. There's risk. Yeah, it is a risk to let go of your comfort zone. This boundary here, the fear of the unknown. There's clarity, though, that comes through in the sword. And then we have surrender. Okay, that's a very yin quality too. The allowing opportunity to come to you. Peace. Oh, there's another person sitting under the tree. Awesome. Yeah, go sit under a tree. I think that'll help. And resilience, the ability to bounce back after a difficult period or decision. So yeah, I feel like this time spent resting is going to help you become energized and empowered to bounce forward in the direction in which you are being called to go. All right, Gemini, hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If so, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.